right back.
See how their one goes this way.
Let's do a sword. Can we pray with you?
Podemos orar, dice, por usted.
¿Ah?
Pueden orar por usted.
Sí, amor. Hola, Parkside amigos.
¿Qué lo que hay, amigos y amigas? Hola, Parkside.
Hello from Guatemala.
My Spanish is so good now.
You should have heard him at the beginning of the week. I have a few questions for you, Scott Dobson.
Okay.
This is your second time coming to Guatemala,
That's right.
and I'm curious what brought you back, not only by yourself but with your family.
Yeah. And the first time it was just sort of a scouting trip, so this was quite a bit different. But you know, these kind of trips tickle your heart. You can feel God's presence when you're on these trips, and it's like, man, why don't I do this more? And for years, and it's been a dream to bring my family and my kids to do something like this, to see a different country, really a third world country, and to see their faces light up with the things that they've experienced this week.
What's been the highlight for you?
Yeah, I think that's one of the big highlights is just seeing the progression over the course of a few days of them being kind of resistant to, why are we doing this? Why don't we just send money down there? We could just send money, right? I mean, why are we traveling so far? And to see over the course of the last few days them participating. I mean, all of the families that have come, all of the kids have participated, a wide range of ages. But wow, there are some bugs here, but it's really not been that bad. But just to see that now, I think there's 100% understanding about why we don't just stroke a check to send money down here. They actually get to touch people and love on people, and those people, in response, the smiles that they get in return when we don't know how to communicate. My kids don't know Spanish, but to see the people of El Chico respond is unbelievable. So how about you? You keep coming down here. This seems to be a thing for you.
I know, this is my 9th trip down to Hope of Life, but the 4th with Mission Parkside, and I feel like the highlight for me every time is seeing a new group of people develop relationships with the people down here. And the most valuable thing to me that Mission Parkside is doing is that they're doing short-term mission trips correctly. A lot of people have this stigma about what they think short-term trips are about, and they wonder, like, well, what's the point? Well, by Parkside having this adopted village and building those relationships over time, it's making a huge difference beyond just a 7-day period. And so when the people hear that we're coming back, they know, which gives us credit when we say Jesus loves them, because they know that we're telling them the truth. And so to see people from this group and previous groups build relationships with the precious people of El Chico that I love so much is just really wonderful.
That's great. And my family was actually able to sponsor a child today named Juana. She's super sweet. My daughter made a connection with her, and you could just tell that, you know, she was going to be the one. And then to be able to take pictures with her and establish that connection just felt like just one of the best parts of the week. So talk about the sponsorship program a little bit.
Yeah, that's something that I really would love for everyone at Parkside to be familiar with. We do have another Parkside trip coming up in August to Guatemala, and there's still a chance to be involved in that. And at some point, whether it's this year or following years, I'd love for everyone to be involved. But not everyone can do that. And so sponsorship is a way to be involved without jumping on a plane and leaving your house for a week. And for just $35 a month, you can drastically change the course of a family and encourage their child to get a better education. And so if there's any interest in taking on that role and really changing the life of a child, I would really encourage you to let me know. We had several people who have sponsored leading up to this trip, and they were able to send a few of them were able to send small care packages, and to see their children just light up, to see Kenzie's sponsored child show up for the clinic, not only with this expectation of seeing who was there from Parkside, but with a letter from Kenzie and a huge smile on her face.
She missed you, Kenzie.
She did, and she can't wait to see you in August.
Yeah.
So it really does make a difference in the lives of these children and these families. So
Yeah,
sponsorship rocks.
I hope we can get a big group in August. God calls us to serve. It's a pretty simple calling, and that's what we're here to do. So I hope we can get a big group in August.
Hasta Luano. Luano?
I think I'm not sure if that's a word. Hasta luego.
Luego.
Let's try that.
Adios.
That was perfect.
So well.